rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rants and Raves. I'm Steph Beckett, and this is our pre-Infocom series in which we tell you a few things that you should check out at the show, whether they be sessions or different booths or different technologies. And joining me this time is Omer Brookstein of Xyte. Welcome, Omer. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Steph. It's a pleasure being here. How are you?
I'm good. For everyone who's watching and listening, a lot of people know you, but for anyone who is unfamiliar, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Well, my name is Omer. I've been in this industry for pretty much ever. Started a control system in part of the business, and roughly 5-6 years ago, I left my previous company to start Xyte. And at Xyte, we essentially develop a collaborative platform for the industry, for device manufacturers, system integrators, and end customers to work together, where each of them can have full visibility to their fleet of devices. As an end customer, enterprise customers, they can easily orchestrate, manage, monitor, proactively monitor their devices. And obviously today, I'm sure we'll speak about it, kind of connected to their agentic workflows.
Absolutely. So kind of the conversation last year was about getting AV devices connected and all visible in the cloud. How has that conversation shifted a little bit from just visibility to now being more about automation?
That's a great question. Yes, I think when we started the company, we first kind of wanted to help device manufacturers to get their devices to the cloud. But the cloud is just kind of, first base, right? It was connected to everything else beyond that. And what we see in the last, couple of years is the great acceleration of AI and agentic AI, which enable teams to be more efficient across pretty much everything that they do. But agentic AI is somewhat limited to your digital assets, to their documents, CRM records, and so on. What Xyte enabled these customers is now kind of to bridge the gap between the physical devices, audio, video, IT, UC, and other devices in the premises, and connect them to those agentic AI and run and back commands, make sure that the devices run the latest firmware, push the new firmware to the devices, configure them, and so on. And we see the early enterprises now leverage these capabilities and really be able to scale their IT and AV team output.
So it's almost like the conversation has changed from like, yes, we're able to see everything, but now we want to now make those things kind of work on their own to where we don't have to be constantly checking them.
Correct. How do we act on these devices? How do we move from what has been discussed in the industry forever, from self-healing or morning checks into 24/7, 365 days a year, agentic or AI teammates constantly checking, looking, and fixing issues with your devices.
Absolutely. And something else that you have been about and Xyte has been about is pushing open APIs and obviously OpenAV Cloud. You guys have been talking about that for a few years now. What problem are you guys trying to solve that the industry has not solved on its own?
So roughly a year ago, after ISC 2025, I came back from the show very frustrated because when I look at other industries and IT industries, integrating one software to other application is just a click of a button. If you want to get notification on your Slack from your Salesforce or HubSpot to your Microsoft Teams, it's a click of a button. Yet in our industry, for different legacy reasons, right? Everything is so cumbersome and complicated. You need someone, professional services, and so on. And what we envision is that, it's the same thing like IT. Think about that. You want to connect Xyte with AppSpace. You want to connect monitor Shure devices next to Biome devices, maybe, right? That should all be much, much quicker. And the way to get there is to have open APIs in the cloud so that software developers, customers, and so on can integrate those solutions and make them much easier for the end customers to leverage.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And what do you think enterprise customers are asking for today that's different than what they were asking for a couple of years ago or even a year ago?
So, last week I was here in the Silicon Valley and I pitched some of the largest enterprises here in California, and it was a great conversation, right? And I think what this customer wants today, more than anything, in previous years, is to be able to choose, is to be able to decouple. When you look at every enterprise installation, aside of audio video, it is always a mix of brands, a mix of solution, right? And eventually you need to kind of be able to aggregate and get single visibility. So I want to choose the best brand. I might have this brand as the best soundbar, but maybe in 2 years, there's a different soundbar that is a better fit, right? So I kind of want to decouple. The other thing that we see enterprises obviously leverage AI and CLI interface to, to do bulk commands, as you mentioned before. But also, we architectured Xyte in a very kind of layers architecture. So for enterprise customers, it is very, very easy to integrate using CLI or APIs and take full control. And I think Rado from Snowflake said it last week on the AV Cloud Summit very nicely. I love the Xyte UX, but I don't need it, right? And we're moving into a world when more and more agent will interact with systems without the UI built for our, human people. So I think that's become a very powerful tool for those enterprise customers.
So people want to mix and match more than they wanted to previously.
Absolutely, and also protect their investment because you don't want to stick to a specific vendor only because that's what you bought 3 or 4 years ago, right? Yeah. And I tell our customers as well, we should win their trust every day as if it's a new business, right? And I think every vendor in the industry should look at that the same way.
No, I think that is a great piece of advice to give to just about everybody in this industry. As Xyte's ecosystem has grown, because, it continues to grow just about every day, it seems like, what has surprised you the most about how manufacturers and integrators and end users are actually using these platforms?
So the Xyte ecosystem grew roughly 4.5x in the last 2.5 quarters, which is amazing to see. And we see customers across pretty much every industry and from retailers and hospitality and schools and obviously enterprise and so on. I think what we're starting to see now is a great progress, on the enterprise customers, specifically asking for more, right? They're demanding more IT and enterprise approach with tools and integration and APIs that we discussed before. What we see from the system integrators is a stronger shift into managed service providers. And that gets me very, very excited because I think it's time for the industry, for the system integrators in our industry to shift from box movers and one-time installation into ongoing managed service providers kind of relationship with their customers. And then what we started to see as well on the OEMs are two, I think, very important things. The first one is that OEMs now understand that customers are not looking for siloed solution. And even the OEMs developing their own cloud, they see their cloud as a pipe to connect the devices to an aggregation layer. It could be Xyte or some other platform. And we're starting to see a stronger and stronger shift into more premium and advanced services offered by these device manufacturers through the cloud, which also I think kind of represent the future in which our industry is going to.
Yeah. And since InfoComm is coming up, it's like 2 weeks away now, which is horrifying. As you are walking the InfoComm show floor this year, what do you think is going to be the biggest trend that people are talking about? And what do you think is the trend that people should actually be paying attention to?
It's a great question. Well, first of all, InfoComm is always a pivotal show for us. Xyte always comes one way to InfoComm and kind of leave the show in a different way where people see us differently. I think obviously, we'll see iterations in products. We'll see new soundbars, new displays, new technology, and so on. This is great to see every year. But I think the biggest shift will happen with, obviously, AI. Now, AI has many different forms. I think agentic AI specifically and the ability to, once again, kind of move from the old-fashioned self-healing to guided remediation. And that's what IT teams are looking for and how we can leverage agentic AI to be more efficient when managing and orchestrating thousands or tens of thousands of devices sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think that is a great point. I think that obviously we're going to be looking for AI on the show floor, but I think AI has been such a marketing term over the past few years that we're going to be looking for AI that actually helps us do something rather than just looking for the letter A and the letter I. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're looking for the outcome. You're looking for AI, or to be honest, any other technology, right? But specifically AI that allows your team and your business to be more efficient, to do more with less, to scale the operation without necessarily scale headcount, right? This is what we hear from our customers, and this is what I think customer will be looking for at Infocom.
Absolutely. Just like being labeled AI is no longer enough. It's like, how is it actually going to help me do my job better?
100%.
Absolutely. Well, last question I have for you, Omer, is where can people find more about Xyte, and where can people find you guys on the show floor?
So we have a booth at the show floor, and we also partner with some of our top partners, including Legrand, Shure, Sony, and some others, to display the Xyte solution together with them. So I encourage everybody to look for the Xyte demo across the show. And obviously, look for us online at Xyte, xyte.ai. Reach out, we'll be happy. One of the benefits of selling software that we're happy to meet in person, but we can also do it over a virtual session over Zoom. So we're always happy to demonstrate and see how we can help customers to get the fleet up to the cloud.
Awesome. Well, Omer, thank you so much for being on this podcast with me.
Thank you so much, Steph.
And don't forget, everyone watching or listening, go to ravepubs.com/infocom for all your Infocom 2026 news. Again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll